because we belong to you, we belong to you, we belong to you. Never cast us out, open thy mercy door. Don't let us go in vain, Father, don't let us go in vain. Don't let us go in vain, Father. Don't let us go in vain, because we belong to you, belong to you. We belong to you, never cast us out. Don't let us go in vain. Amen. Hallelujah. 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 And once again, we thank God for giving you and I the privilege and the grace to be able to come into His presence, to seek His mercy, to seek His favor, because today is the day of mercy. There are days assigned by God to seek for His mercy, just like there are days assigned by God for victory. Don't think every day is the same. No. Every season is not the same. There is winter, there is summer. Those things you can do in the summer, you cannot do it in the winter. Those things you can do in the rainy season, you cannot do in the dry season. So the Bible says that there's a right time for everything under the sun. You cannot just do anything at any time. As we're going to see in this passage, there are set seasons, set times that you can do certain things until the time is right. If you did those things before that time, then you will not have success in those things. So you must wait for the right time. And God has set aside today as the day to seek His mercy. And we thank God He's given us the privilege to be in His presence, to seek His mercy. Glory, honor, and praise to His name. And this evening we are reading from the book of Esther, chapter 3, verses 7 to 15. And the story of Esther is a very popular story of how a young Jewish girl was chosen out of hundreds of girls to replace the king's wife, the queen, because the queen had offended the king, and how God arranged Esther to be at the right place to save the lives of all the Jews. So the first point is this: your God never sleeps nor slumbers. Even before your enemies have thought of their evil plans to kill you, to destroy you, God has already made another plan to save your life. Even before the evil they're planning, God has already made a way. You know, let's start with the book of Genesis, when God told Abraham to go and sacrifice his only son. And Abraham got to the point where he was ready with the knife. Before he did that, Isaac, his son, called him, asked him, said, "Dad, there is the coal, there's the wood, but where's the lamb?" And Abraham said, by faith, God shall provide the lamb. And truly God did, because at this point, when Abraham raised his knife to stab his son to death, God says, "Abraham, Abraham, Abraham," from heavens. He said, "Do not harm the child. For now I know that you will not withhold your only son from me." And immediately Abraham saw a ram with a thicket in the bush. And he went and took that ram and killed that ram in the place of his son. That ram was the sacrifice, pointed to our Lord Jesus Christ, who died in my place, who took my place and your place in hellfire, and took my punishment on his own body. So we'll see in this story, and we'll see in our lives, that several times when we don't even know that our enemies are planning evil against us, God has already made a way. The Bible says that in life there are many, many problems. But there is no problem common to man that God has not provided a solution. But in every problem, He has already made a way. All you have to do is hold on in faith and see God move on your behalf. So we see in the book of Esther chapter 3, verse 7, it says, in the first month, the month of Nisan, the 12th year of King Ahasuerus, they cast Paul, that is the lots. It's like a dice. Before Haman, from day to day and from month to month, to the 12th month, that is the month Adar. That means once a month, or we don't know how many times a month, they will cast that lot to see whether that lot will come up with a favorable number. You see, the lot, it will be like you throw a dice, and 6 means yes, go ahead. 1 means no, 2 means no, 3 means wait. And so every day they will throw it, and every day will say no. No, this is not the right time to go. You cannot do what you want to do today. The same way. Now, why was Haman doing this? Haman was the one that was appointed by the king. If you look at verse 1, it says, after these things, did King Ahasuerus promote Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, and advanced him and set his seat above all the princes that were with him. And all the king's servants that were in the king's gate bowed and reverenced Haman, for the king had so commanded concerning him. But Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence. Mordecai was a Jew, and Jews don't bow down to anybody. Their religion tells them only God the Father is the one they can bow down to. Then the king's servants which were in the king's gate said unto Mordecai, why transgressest thou the king's commandments? And it came to pass, when they spake daily unto him, and he hearkened not unto them, that they told Haman to see whether Mordecai's matters would stand. For he had told them that he was a Jew. See, he had explained that, look, we Jews don't bow down for anybody. It's not in our religion. Our God is the only one we bow down to. Doesn't matter who this guy is, but we cannot bow down to him. And when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence, then was Haman full of wrath. He said, who is this guy? These Jews, who do they think they are? They came to our land. Now look at him, not bowing down to me. He doesn't know who I am. I'm going to show him. Isn't that what your enemies are doing, saying about you? Say, who does he think she is? Wearing that dress, speaking to me like that. Doesn't she know who I am? I'll show her who I am. And what do? They take your name to the witch's coven. Say, come and deal with this woman for me. She didn't even greet me this morning. Can you imagine? She passed me in church. She couldn't even kneel down. You'll be shocked at what people do to kill other people. Or she didn't come to my son's wedding ceremony and didn't even greet me. Or she didn't give me a card. Something silly like that. You don't know who you're dealing with. Maybe she's a priestess in the witch's coven and you're just playing around with her. You don't know that she's planning to deal harshly with you. I've always told this story of how I met a lady on the plane traveling to Nigeria about 5 years ago. The plane was from Frankfurt going to Lagos. That was the last part of my journey from Canada. And she worked in Frankfurt, Germany, and was going home. Then we began to talk. I began to ask her whether she was a Christian, whether she went to church. She said, well, occasionally I go to church. I said, are you born again? I said, I don't know about this born again, but I go to church. I said, what if you were to die? Where would you go? She said, I don't know, but it doesn't matter anyway. So I went to the washroom, and the God told me, tell her about hell and what would happen to her if she was not born again and saved. So I went back. She sat next to me and began to tell her that those who are not born again, who don't have their names in the book of life, will end up in hellfire. I began to, describe to her. So I don't know, God used those words to convict her so much so. After some time, she looked up and told me, I want to tell you a secret. I said, what? She said, I have a list in my hand. The people that have offended me in my place of work. And I'm taking this list to Lagos. My sister has already contacted me. She's coming to meet me at the airport. And we're going straight to the witch doctor. I'm going to hand this list to him. I will show them if you want to deal with me. This was what I planned before. That was why she was going to Lagos to give that list to that sister, the Wall Street witch doctor, who will now destroy all those people. He said, but after you talk to me, I can't do it again. I just said, Lord, your name be glorified. It was real. She actually confessed. And right there, she accepted Jesus as Lord. On the plane, she actually accepted Jesus as Lord and Savior. She was born again right there on the plane. Just to show you that you don't know who's planning evil against you. Everybody's smiling with you. You don't know who you've offended. So I mean, it's just since bad things begin to happen to you, you don't know who you offend. You don't know who's been planning against you all the time. That's why you and I have to be very prayerful that wherever my enemies are planning evil against me, Lord, send your thunder fire to scatter them. Amen. Don't let the plans ever come to pass in my life. Amen. That should be your daily prayer, because you don't know where in the world they are planning against you. Maybe it's in the marine kingdom, maybe it's under the sea, maybe it's in the witch's coven, maybe it's in India. You don't know where they've taken your name. You are just smiling. This is exactly what happened here. Haman decided to deal with Mordecai the Jew because he did not bow down to him. He said, I'm going to show him who I am. And he thought come to lay hands on Mordecai alone, but for they had showed him the people of Mordecai, wherefore Haman sought to destroy all the Jews that were throughout the whole kingdom of Ahasuerus, even the people of Mordecai. So because of one man, Haman was ready to destroy over 1 million people. Can you imagine? Because of one man. Haman represents the agent of Satan that Satan wanted to use. Satan has tried to destroy the Jews all through the ages. And on many occasions he's raised up somebody to kill them, but God always defended them. Somebody else say, that black woman, she can't even say hello. She's so rude. Because of that, any black person that comes to this place, I'm going to deal with them. I'm going to show them. Because of one person, Haman was prepared to slaughter not only children, men, women, elderly, everybody. Can you imagine that? This is how bad this world is. This was very wicked. Even God that made us said, the heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can know it? God himself said in the book of Jeremiah. He made us, and he said it. Jeremiah 5:17. He said, who can know it? The heart of man is very wicked. This is what happened to Adolf Hitler when he tried to destroy, and of course he killed over 6 million Jews. Because the Jews were so prosperous in Germany, they owned everything. Said, no, enough of this. Started killing them slowly, one by one. From there became throwing them in gas chambers, using them for experiments. All kinds of terrible things they did, the Jews. So, because of that, Satan put the thought in his heart. Now, how can you destroy all these people? You cannot do it by yourself. You need the king to set a decree. He knew that once the king made the decree, nobody can change it. Even the king will not change his own decree once he put his seal on it. That's why he was now doing the lots. Say, what would be the best day that can go to this king and he will not say no to me? That's divination. You don't know somebody when they come to ask you for something. You don't know what they've planned. You don't know what they've done before coming to your office. They say they come for a favor. You don't know how many sacrifices they've done upon your name. That once we appear before this person, he has to say yes to us. He cannot say no. That's exactly what Haman did. Every day we throw the dice. His people will say, no, not today. Can't go today. Until after 12 months. Can you imagine? A whole year of planning. Before the dice say, yes, go right now. If you go now, you will get an answer. The king will not turn you down. So once he did that, he now came to the king and said, there's a certain people scattered abroad and dispersed among the people in all the provinces, and their laws are different from ours, neither do they keep the king's law. That was a lie. He only said that because of Mordecai who refused to bow down to him. So he generalized every one of them. I'm sure there are many Jews that bow down to him. I'm sure. Not everybody will be like Mordecai, but because of one person, now said every one of them don't keep the king's laws. Therefore, it's not for the king's profit to suffer them. If it please the king, let it be written that they may be destroyed. A whole race of people destroyed. And I will pay 10,000 talents of silver to the hands of those that have the charge of business to bring the king's treasury. He's saying that, king, not only am I making this request to you to do this, but I'm going to give you $10,000 to slaughter these people. That is the same money they gave to Judas to betray Jesus. See, money is the root of all evils. He said, just in case the king is doubting, tell him you'll give 10,000 shillings into the king's treasury. He was indirectly bribing the king for the life of innocent people. He said, if it please the king, let it be written that they may be destroyed. I'll pay 10,000 talents of silver. That's a lot of money. That's like $5 million in today's currency. To the hands of those that have the charge of the business, to bring it into the king's treasuries. So the king was going to have the money, and the people were going to be killed. I see what happened. And the king immediately took his ring from his hand and gave it to Haman, son of Hammedatha, the Jews' enemy. And the king said unto Haman, the silver is given to thee, and the people also, to do with them as they seem good to thee. Is that normal? This king didn't want to ask, why do you want them to destroy? What have they done? Can we investigate first? Can we get some witnesses? Can you call the leaders of the Jews to ask them why they're not obeying my laws? Is this true or not? Not one question was asked by the king. Because Haman had done his homework and worked well before coming. When somebody comes to ask you a question, be very careful how you answer. Remember when Jesus, in time of Jesus, when they caught a woman in the act of adultery, and they pulled her off and took her to Jesus and said, Jesus, this woman was caught in the very act. In other words, there's no way she was caught in the act. The law says we must stone her to death. What do you say? It was clear. The woman was there before them. They pulled her, all the men pulled her out. Said, now, the law says we must stone her. What do you say? That was a test. A serious test. How did Jesus respond? He just looked down and began to write on the ground. He was asking his father, Father, what do I say? What do I say? This is a serious situation. These people want to kill this woman. What do you say? Please, Lord, tell me what to do. Father, tell me. He didn't look at it, he was just looking on the ground and writing. After some time, he said, he who has no sin, let him cast the first stone. When he said that, well, they already had the stones in their hands, ready to stone that woman to death. When he said that, I said, what did he say? Him who has no sin? I don't know. I can't say I don't have sin. One by one, they dropped the stones and they left. At the end, he said, woman, has nobody stoned you? He said, no. He said, go and sin no more. That's the highest amount of grace, because he just spared the life of that woman in that instance. I'm trying to tell you something, that you don't just say yes to anything they come to ask you. Think carefully. If you can't make it, just say, come back another time. Because you don't know what work they've done before coming to you. You don't know that this guy, he came with the impression that these people are rebellious, but actually it was because of only one man. And the king didn't know that. The king had no idea that Mordecai was the cause of all this problem. All he had was that destroy them. I put 10,000 pieces of silver into the treasury. And he said yes. No question asked. That is clearly abnormal. Clearly abnormal. That would not, under normal conscience, no one said, what do you mean kill them? A whole race of people? What did they do against you? You mean they're rebellious? Let's do an investigation. You want to slaughter 1 million people just for what? Have they killed anybody? No question was asked by this king. He just said yes, and he put his ring, meaning that this is sealed. Nobody can change it. Only God can save you and I from the evil plots of the enemies. Whilst we are sleeping, they are having a meeting about you in the witches' coven, under the sea, in the marine kingdom. Whilst you are sleeping quietly, and you are smiling at your people in your workplace, you don't know they are planning to kill you. That's why you and I have to pray. The Bible says, pray at all times. Is this the reason why? This is the reason why you have to be prayerful, because you don't know when the hour is going to come. Only God can deliver you from the hand of your enemies. And the king took his ring from his hand and gave it to him and the son of Hammedatha the Agagite, and said, the silver, in other words, you can take the silver and also the people. I agree to whatever you say. Do with them as seems good to you. If you want to kill them, kill them. If you want to destroy them, I don't care. And he was the king. Then when the king's scribes called on the 13th day of the first month, and was written according to all that Haman had commanded unto the king's lieutenants, and to the governors that were over every province, and to the rulers of every people of every province, according to the writing thereof, and to every people after their language. In the name of King Ahasuerus was there written and sealed with the king's ring, meaning it could not be changed. Even the king himself could not reverse that decree. And the letters were sent by post unto all the king's provinces to destroy, to kill, and to cause to perish all Jews, both young and old, little children and women, in one day, even the 13th day of the 12th month, which is the month of Adar, and to take the spoil of them for a prey. So they put it there. If you kill them, just take whatever they want. Now, who would not want to do that? That you live in that big house. I've always wondered what's that house. It's a good opportunity for me. I can take their TV, I can take their Rolls Royce, their BMW, the big house authority from the king. You can do it. All the people who have grievances against you now, give them power to do it. The copy of the writing for a commandment was to be given every province, was published to all people, that they should be ready against that day. How do you think you would have felt as a Jew? You come back from your walk, see your wife crying. Honey, what's going on? What's that? All the children cry. What happened? Daddy, you mean you haven't had? No, what? We are going to be killed on the 13th. What? Yes. The king's decree. Look on television, look at it. CNN, look at it. See? Can you read it? Every Jew should be slaughtered on the 13th day of the month. What did we do? I don't know. What are we going to do? They were given a death sentence, and they knew the date they were going to die. Can you imagine how horrible that would have been? Nobody asked them. Well, they didn't know why. No explanation was given. No reason was given. Innocent men, women, young children. Now that everything that Jewish in it, just destroy it and then take the spoil. So that was the incentive for them to do it. In case you're not feeling like it, if you kill that family, you can take everything they have, take all their money, take all the money in the bank accounts, take their BMW, take their bed, take their fridge. That's enough incentive. See how terrible Satan launched this attack against the Jews. And the post went out being hastened to the king's commandment, and the decree was given in Shushan the palace. And the king and Haman sat down to drink after they had issued a death sentence to innocent people. But the city Shushan was perplexed. Say, what is this? What have we done? Why are they going to kill us? Nobody will explain to us. How can we defend us against the whole town? We are going to stand up and pray that wherever the enemies are planning evil against you and I, against our church, God should cancel their plans, destroy their plans, send prayer. Get up. This is a time for prayer, because this is a very powerful passage we read. Holy Spirit, descend into our midst, we are expecting the coming sight of First of all, we thank God for protecting us so far, for not allowing the wishes of the enemies to come to pass in our lives, for not delivering us in their hands. We are going to ask for forgiveness of sins, and then we are going to go into serious necessary prayer that every plan of the enemy against you, against your wife, against your husband, against your family, against your children, God should destroy those plans. As the Bible says that the causeless shall not come, like a flying sparrow will return to the sender, they are going to send back every evil arrow that's against you, against our church. Prayer. Jehovah, Jesus Christ, Holy Michael, the God of gods and of loves, once again we Jesus come before you at this hour. We thank you for goodness, thank you for protection. We thank you for not left us in the hands of our enemies. Lord, I pray to your name. Now I ask for forgiveness of my sins and my sins by his prayers. Heavenly Father, right now in the name of Jesus Christ, I come against every hammer in my life, every plot of the enemy to destroy me, my wife, my children, my church, to destroy members of the church. I cancel pass in Jesus' name. Father, through provision of that camp, wherever the witches are gathered together, wherever the marriage kingdom is gathered together, planning evil against me, against my career, against my finances, against the family, against our church. Lord, I cancel pass in Jesus' name. I throw confusion that camp. Send your thunder fire. Send your thunder fire. Send your thunder fire. As the cause shall not come, I command every cause sent against me, against my family, against our church, against your members who go back to send us. Let the arrow go over their heads. Every pit they drop for us, let them fall into it. Oh, Jehovah God, show your power, show your power, show your glory. You are the God that fought for Moses, as God come and fight for us. You are the God for Mordecai, come and fight for us. As God come and fight for us. Oh, Lord, show your power. Oh, Lord, show your glory. When Pharaoh and Abraham planned against Moses, the ground opened and swallowed them. Every plan of the enemy, let the ground swallow my life. Let the earth also my life. Vindicate us righteousness, vindicate your righteousness. Show your power, show your glory. Destroy good plans. Those who are smiling with us, but are trying to destroy their mind, come and show your power. Destroy their plans, destroy their plans. The plans of the witches, the wizards, the enemies who are planning evil, who hate us. Cancel them in Jesus' name. I command, confusion in the camp of the enemy. Let them begin to use their hands to destroy themselves. When they planned against King Jehoshaphat, the enemies use their hands to kill them, to kill themselves. Right now, command all those enemies planning evil against us, against this church, against members of this church, to use their hands to destroy them. Let their evil come to their heads. The pit they dug for us, let them fall into it. Let them fall into it. God of vindication, God of Moses, God of Jehoshaphat, fight for us. God of Daniel, fight for us. You are the God that fought for Daniel when they planned to kill him, and there's going to be lions then. Oh Lord, you rose up, and those same lions ate the enemies. Father, every lion sent against us in this church, I command them to come back, and eat the enemies, to send them. Every evil arrow, I command it to return to the senders. Every peace, let them fall into it. I cancel every death plan, every sentence of death upon this church, upon our finances, upon our careers, upon every member of the church. I cancel every death sentence, every evil plan of the enemy, from the family side, from the brother side. I cancel their plans, let them begin to destroy themselves. Oh Lord Jehovah, oh Lord Jehovah, oh Lord Jehovah, show your power, show your strength, show your glory in our life, in the life of this church, in my life. Destroy every plans, cover me with Jesus Christ, cover me with Jesus Christ. Show your power, fight for me, as you fought for Moses, as well for Daniel, as well for Mordecai. Come and fight for me, fight for this church, as they are planning. Let the plans come to naught, destroy their weapons. You said no weapons that shall come against us, against us, no weapons that against us shall prosper. I destroy every plan of the enemy, I destroy every weapon of the enemy. So show your power, show your glory, show your light in our life today. Pray. This is the time to quiet. Cry mightily unto God. Most of the angels are here. Every plan of the enemy against you, against your family, against your children, let them be cancelled. Whoever is planning against you to pull you down in your career, to cancel your finances, to cancel your prosperity, let that plan come to naught. Those who envy you, who are trying to pull you down, let that plan cancel in Jesus' name. Oh Lord of vengeance, rise up in your anger, come and avenge me against my enemies, avenge me against the enemies of this church, avenge me against the members of this church. Whoever is planning evil to destroy us, to pull us down, to waste our lives, especially here coming to an end, we cancel our plans in Jesus' name. We go after the enemy, let them begin to use their hands to destroy themselves. Don't let them come to our lives. Oh Lord, we apply the blood of Jesus to protect ourselves, to protect our finances. We cover our finances with Jesus Christ. Oh Lord, manifest your glory. Oh Lord, manifest your power. Reveal your glory. Reveal your power in our lives today. Let them know we serve the true living God. The light can never come. The dark can never come. The light shine like the light today. Just for the glory. We pray. Amen. Just name.
Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord.
In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the sanctifying presence of the Holy Spirit fall upon every one of us today, and all those who are watching me right now, that symbol has been released, that power of victory shall fall upon everyone watching me, everybody here, that every plot of the enemy to destroy you, to waste you, especially when the year comes to an end, is hereby cancelled in Jesus' name, that they will use their own hands to destroy themselves. Every pit they dug for you, they will fall into it. Every coffin they prepare for you, they will fall into it. You shall not die but live and give glory to God, the God of Daniel, the God of Mordecai, the God of Moses, who will rise up in your defense, the God of Jehoshaphat, who will rise up in your defense and fight for you. The battle is the Lord's, it's not your own battle. You will see your own eyes the word of the wicked. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. Just say my hallelujahs. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Glory to God Almighty.